In your opinion, who was the best two players on the court? Sierra King versus Columbus. I'm gonna see if we thinking the same.
Damn. Uh, I'm I'm gonna say Boozer for sure, but
Mhm.
I don't. I'm gonna say Bronny. I don't remember Elo. I don't remember Elohim doing too much.
Wait, that bro, Elohim, he came alive. Bronny at first was going off, and then
Okay,
Bronny kind of fell
I
off.
give you that. I give you that because you're right.
Elohim,
You're
he
right.
tried
Nah,
to
you're right. You right. They
get him
switch
there,
they switch
bro.
roles. They switch roles. You're right. Bronny started hot. Elohim started slow. Then they switched. You're right. I give you that. You're
Cause
right.
I'm gonna say this when it came to
I like Elohim though.
and then what I like about Bronny is he started seeing his shit wasn't falling. He like, hey,
Hmm.
get it to Elohim. That's what I love about Bronny. Bronny never
Yeah.
out to just be like, okay, I'm the guy. Because like at first you gotta think about it. He came out, he hit two long threes. First came out,
Two.
you know,
I'm talking
because
about
Columbus was on their ass. Columbus, let's
man.
keep the buck. Columbus was on their ass at first. Boozer was getting anything he wanted. Bronny
Hmm.
did what I wanted a lot of people to do, especially like when it comes to you, the top dog, especially in the senior class. No, no, no. We're not gonna get blown out by no sophomores. Let me give you a six real quick. Three is better than two. Boozer get you two. Bronny start getting you three. And I feel like
Hmm.
Bronny is starting to go down the Damian Lillard Lonzo path if he keep it up. Like a
Yeah.
mix of Damian Lillard and Lonzo, which is a
Hmm.
hell of a mix if he keep
Now
it
this a
up.
crazy mix because if you
But
give Damian Lillard defense, you got a top player.
And it's crazy with Bronny, with the
Hmm.
Boozer twins, Elohim was clearly the best athlete on the court.
Yeah.
Like that
He
dude,
athletically, he crazy. I
bro,
like it. I like
man,
him, bro. I really
bro.
like since he been back. Time I watched him, he's always doing something where it's like, hey, this is team. The only like he missed that
He's the
free throw
scorer.
that cost him the game, but
Yeah.
besides that,
Mm.
that's what killed me. I was like, come on, bro, you just this one job for y'all to win, you miss. And I knew what was gonna happen when they went back down to, but not to take nothing. He's a good player. That's what happens. That's the game. That's basketball. Some of the best players done miss clutch shots or free throws. Just keep
He
working at it. But his
he's a
potential,
junior too. He's a
yeah,
junior
that's
too.
that's what I'm saying. As a junior, he looks better than a lot of seniors. He can go with the senior class if you wanted to. But
Mm-hmm.
I like what I think he can be from what like just how good he is
But
athletically, the way he score quick. Like I think he it wouldn't surprise me if he make a bigger jump in a rankings. It won't surprise me because
say, bro,
I like where he play.
athletically and impact wise, I see a lot of Dwayne Wade. Like people throw that shit
Ah,
around a lot. But with
I like that.
Elohim, I see a
I
lot of
like
Dwayne
that.
Wade. He's
That's
like,
fire.
he ain't gonna
I
hit no
like that.
threes,
Oh no
but
no.
he gonna kill you in transition. He gonna kill
Yeah,
you in the
nah.
mid range. He's really a
I like that.
solid passer. Did you see that one hand pass to Bronny in the corner?
I like that. That's a fire
Transition,
comparison. I like that.
transition demon, and he knows when to do it. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't shot hunting either in the first half. He started shot hunting after Bronny shit wasn't falling, and that's the
He's like, bro,
thing.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
And they haven't played together a lot, Fuddy. Because think about it, when we was watching them CBC, like in the summer, they didn't have one. Because remember, he had tore his meniscus or some shit like that. Elohim did.
Yeah.
So it was just
Yeah.
Matoya, Cofield, Bronny, and
Hmm.
like, a lot of
Cause
Coon
I
and
feel
all
you
these.
rarely see Cofield now. It's kind of like you could tell that uh
Imagine Elohim in them summer games, bro. Because he
man.
did have
I think
Kofi.
it's probably why you don't
Kofi
see
a big jumper
Cofield no more. Yeah, yeah, why you don't see him no more? Because Elohim just kind of came in and like, yeah, this is my
because
team. You kind of see
we was
what they
trying
were
to like
saying about him. Yo, like what they, you know, how motherfucker be talking. You be like, what are y'all talking about? He not even playing. Y'all drooling over this guy, and you watch him. It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
man, it just
I like
the
him.
frame,
I really do.
body
I like his. I
control.
like him and Bronny duo. I like that. That's. I feel
Yes,
like
and they
that's how you
still
supposed to.
learning.
You know.
Buddy.
Yeah.
They still learning. They ain't played
Cause they had
together.
that. They had that game won, and they didn't pull it off, but they
The
do
thing
play
is,
how it's
the
supposed to.
thing is, with that last play, the best player on the court made the best play. It
Yeah,
just
that's
like
that's
a
how it
great
is. That's
player.
how it be.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I Because come on, bro, that's not happening in no other high school game with no other people. No, no,
Hell
no.
no.
Cameron
No.
Boozer special. He made a special play. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? It's unfortunate because it was Sierra King wanted to win, but great
Yeah.
player made a great play. But I feel like Elohim in that second half, man, athletically and just with his body control, his transition, like even with some of his playmaking,
Yeah.
because this is what I love about Bronny James. He like, hey, this shit ain't falling for me on ball. He did have a nice
Mm-hmm.
little pull up midi that one position, but when his
Mm-hmm.
shit wasn't falling one on one, hey, I'm finna give it to Elohim and I'm finna go to my off ball bag. I
Yeah.
think you gotta coin this, buddy, off ball bag, because everybody want to talk about that on ball bag. But
Yeah.
bro, an off ball bag is very important. Look at Klay Thompson
Mm-hmm.
career,
Facts.
bro. Ray Allen. We got to start talking about the off ball bags because I'm starting to look at that. How do you move without the ball? How can you?
Yeah.
How do you play on screens? How do you
Mm-hmm.
cut? Like that's an off
Facts.
ball bag. I feel like Bronny
Mm-hmm.
is an underrated off ball bag.
No, nah,
So
he's his off ball bad, especially the way he gets to the rim. Off ball, he real quick. You gotta like you gotta use him more in that situation. That's why it's good that sometimes he's so good on ball, but he's like you said, got a very underrated off ball game. I done seen plenty of times he got some fire oops just because he was just in the right place or going to the right place at the right time. His feel for come on, man. We ain't gonna act like his dad ain't LeBron. His feel for the game is top
it's it's
tier. His
it's
daddy
it's
know
a
that. Like,
team. It's a high
you know what I'm
school
saying?
team.
And I think people just because who his daddy is, they want him to be the number one player, best scorer, but he's not that type of player. He's his daddy in point guard version. He's a
Say,
point guard
bro.
version.
Nah, Bron ain't never hit threes from as far as Bronny hitting
No, no,
already.
no, no, not saying. I'm talking about
No,
just
I see
like
what you're saying. I see what you're
in
saying,
yeah, you know what
but
I'm saying?
I
Like for
think Bronny's
people
gonna
for what
reach.
motherfuckers. Well, yeah, no, for sure. No, no. Bronny is a top shooter. Like he done like from last time out, like from when I first watched him, from his shot, his shooting jump from last year to now, it's ridiculous. What
Yeah.
game was that? Was that I think we watched him against Bishop Gorman where he had like 6 threes or some shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
oh
bro,
man.
that when he can break out in them games like that, and when you see that live, because sometimes it's a lot of other players in the class you hear shooting like that, but sometimes we watch them live, we don't. That ain't what's going on. But when you see that live from a player, to know that they can do that consistent, be a thumbs up in Bronny favor. That's why I like that. I always give him the Lonzo comparison because Lonzo ended up becoming a great shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like from a person who couldn't shoot that motherfucker to a motherfucker who's now a consistent 3-point shooter, Bronny can be that right now. You know what I'm saying? For any team you put him on.
I feel like depending on how Bronny developed, the reason
Yeah.
why I say Lonzo is like the floor
Yeah.
because you know the facilitating, the defense, the athlete, the transition,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's Lonzo. But I feel like his range and his shooting will allow him to be
Yeah.
Lillard. Because Lonzo can
Yeah.
shoot, don't get me wrong, but it's all catch and shoots, and it's
Yeah.
all, you know what I'm saying? It's like not deep. It's like, you know, basic 3-point shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Bronny, like we seen him explode for 6, 7 threes in a game. That shit was
Yes.
Damian Lillard like. That's Damian
Yeah.
Lillard type of
And
game. It's
range. It wasn't just like no little
range.
corner. No, he was shooting them bitches from the high arc spot.
Yes.
That he was shooting them.
If
So
oof,
if he keep that consistent, like I
yeah,
just hope he make the right decision to go to college. I don't want him to stunt his growth and try to do some shit because my daddy said he want to play with me. I really hope he go the right way and not try to, you know what I'm saying, fuck up his shit just because he trying to hear him play with his daddy. Like, bro,
yeah,
get as much. I feel like out of everybody, because if he get as much work in he's supposed to, he can be the best guard in their class. If he just
facts.
work real hard, he can be the best guard in their class in the future. Like from coming out, and it wouldn't surprise me. I just hope he don't try to like I just bro get the work, Bronny.
I
F the money, get the work, bro. Your dad is LeBron, bro. Please get the work, Bronny. Like I'm talking
It's a
about, bro. Put the work in, man. Do not try to do nothing just because you it's all the talk. You hearing everybody, oh, your daddy want to play. Make his ass play 3 more years. Make him
and,
fuck it. Make him play 3 more years. He can do it.
and I hope he learns how to balance it, like to keep the same
Yeah.
mentality,
To
like balance
make
aggression
his feel
though.
to make the feel where it's like, okay, I'm playmaking so crazy. Ooh, let me hit this mid range. Ooh, let me hit this three.
Mhm.
Like, get it where the field. KD got the perfect feel for the game to me. I feel like
Exactly.
everybody, no matter what position you play, watch how KD play. His feel off ball, his feel on ball, his feel defensively. Like KD is like the perfect person you can watch the field. Be like, okay, I see what feel is. You can see what feel is if you watch KD. And I feel like no matter what position you play, just look at old KD, look at Kobe. Go watch old players just to see, watch how the field was and how they pick their shots. Like I think that will separate him from a lot of people. If he learned how to mesh that playmaking and be able to pick shots too, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Bronny become the best player in the best guard in their class, or be the best guard in their class if he could put all it together. I just want to see what decision he gonna make. I just hope he don't make the wrong one.
Man. So man, yeah, Bronny and Elohim, bro. Nobody want to see that backcourt, bro. Like,
Yeah,
especially it's early in the season. How many games? It ain't even it's still kind of early in the
it's like
season.
yeah, I feel like I think everybody probably done played like 8 to 10 games at most.
Okay.
It ain't
Why
it
is
ain't it ain't, it ain't even teed up yet.
if their backcourt stay healthy, that's one of the most athletic backcourts. They play this game showed me the potential that they have, like how they can play together, play off each other. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not redundant. It ain't no
Fact.
backcourt where it's like, oh, it's your turn, my turn. No, I can get this
No.
hold to Elohim and I can play off ball. Or I can get this hold and Elohim could be the slasher, the
Mm-hmm.
mid-range, the play finisher. It's like they got a perfect backcourt in terms of offensive
Yeah.
versatility, bro. That
It's a yeah. I would say it's one of those duos that you don't see a lot, where they both can kind of bank off each other the other way around. Like usually a duo will be like, you got a primary playmaker, you got a fire center. He
Mhm.
feed him, you know what I'm saying? No, this one is like they can switch roles with each other and still be the same dominant duo.
Crazy because
So
funny.
that's
He
why
had
I
a
say it's different.
highlight
You don't really see
pass
that too
to
much.
Elohim, and Elohim had a highlight pass to Bronny. Like
You
they
don't see
like
that.
this crazy.
You don't see that. You don't even see that from Jason Tatum, and you don't even see that from Jason Tatum now. So it's like, and that's a duo everybody like to talk about. But this duo is just way different. Like that's a good duo. They need that to be like a new surge of a different, like a new duo style. I'm gonna say that the way they play is like a new duo style. Like they doing something that you don't really see too much.